Hey, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of Q&A with the Coach. Today our friend the MMA Reviewer sends this question. Actually, a couple of them. Let's start with the first one. Would you accept being a commentator for Glory, the UFC, or another place like that as a guest speaker if you were sent the invitation? And if you did and they liked you, would you do it full time if they asked you to? How would you go about it? Well, my friend, I'm already the commentator for Kunlun Fight. I do English language commentary. If you're not familiar with Kunlun Fight or Kunlun Fight Combat League, it is one of the biggest kickboxing shows worldwide right now. It is based in China. And yeah, I already do English language commentary for them. However, because of the global pandemic and certain policies that have been passed throughout the People's Republic of China, they are currently on pause as far as doing live shows. So I haven't done commentary for them since the pandemic broke out. So if somebody came to me and said, hey, Ramsey, would you like to do a commentary job for the UFC or some other big organization? Yeah, that's not much of a question. Of course I would do that. That would be fantastic. The second question, if you were to be put up against Master Wong at 155 pounds, how much does Master Wong even weigh 155 pounds? I don't know. But let's assume he does. Let's say he's walking around somewhere close to 155 or at a point where he could get there. What would you do? And do you think he would take the training seriously enough to prepare for 3 or 5 5-minute rounds with an all-round strategy, if you could? Or would you just challenge him to a fight in a nicely set up ring? Another Master Wong fight. Let them fight question. 155, man. To get to 155, I would have to cut like 40 pounds right now. I'd have to chop off one of my legs, I think. Man, not even 40. I'd have to cut 50 pounds. I would literally have to cut 50 pounds to make it to 155 right now. 50 pounds. I was doing the conversion in my head from kilograms to pounds since I haven't used empirical measurements in such a long time. 50 pounds. Yeah, I'm not going to do a 50-pound weight cut, man. I've already told the story of doing a 30-pound weight cut that nearly killed me. I've told that story many times on my channel. No way would a 50-pound weight cut happen. That is a death sentence. You would die doing that. I would die doing that. That's not going to happen. So, yeah, man, it would have to be an open weight matchup. I don't think Master Wong is even at 155. I think he's smaller than that. So, man, he would be giving up a serious weight advantage. Would he train seriously for... Master Wong has voiced in no uncertain terms that he will not do a fight. He's been asked by Rob at McDojo Life when he did an interview, would you fight Ramsey Dewey? Master Wong, in a few more words than this, said, no, I'm not going to fight. I don't feel I have anything to prove. It's not what I'm all about right now. So, if for whatever reason, though, if Master Wong were somehow compelled, either by an outside force or through his own initiative, to engage in a fight with me, would he train for it? I imagine he probably would. I don't think he's a stupid person. Because if he didn't train for it, then that's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. Every intelligent human being understands it's a good idea to train to get better at a skill when your life is on the line, when your health is on the line. Anyway, the last question. Here comes another one. What kind of razors do you use to keep that head clean? or is there a nice system to keep it clean without razors. And yes, do you just use that razor? Okay, I have an electric face shaver that I never use on my face. I just use it on my head. Just run that over my head in the morning every day. Just comb my hair with a razor. It's a cheap one. I don't even know what brand it is. Bought it for like 30 renminbi. What is that in US dollars? It's like 6.4 US dollars for 6.4 renminbi per US dollar. That's the exchange rate. So the last question, I think this is the last question. Oh no, there's more. There's a lot more. Oh wow, this is a long series. Let's get into it. Another one. Do you think that guy that does that head spinning thing with the hair, the guy with the fat neck who looks like some possessed ex-SEAL on a mission to sodomize America is funny to you? I don't know who that is, man. I have no idea who you're talking about. Who is this guy who is on a mission to sodomize America? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is. I've been living in North America for most of my life, and I get this little... Where are we? I get this little voice that sounds sort of like yours in disgust to much of what I see. It's funny, disturbing, sad, very urgent, and why I like to really hit things, because it makes more sense than random letters. Okay. Is this possible? Can you cover this one? Or will there be issues? Great video, Coach. I would just like to hear your voice cover these topics. One more after hearing this. Would you not want me to come into your gym and ask for a little podcast session with you? Dude, I would love to do a podcast with you. You sound like a very interesting person. Actually, I think a MMA reviewer. Man, as long as time permits, I love to do podcasts with people. Not just time, but time and internet connection, since the internet connection here in China is often pretty bad when trying to connect with the outside world. But anyway, MMA reviewer, I hope that answered your questions. Thanks for watching. Keep them coming. Now get out there and train.